Hi guys, welcome again. We had few questions about the coils for our Mazda RX8. What we are using, we're using Ls2 coils. They are coming from muscle cars, V8s usually, and those ones from Pontiac. Don't really remember which one, but they are here. The good thing about those coils, they are more powerful. You don't have to change them every time, every 30,000 kilometers or something like that. Yeah, so they're much cheaper to run, and usually they have offers on eBay or different pages. They're selling whole sets ready to go, ready to put into the car, but the sets cost around $500 or euros, not sure, but anyway, around 500, so it's a lot. We get those coils for 150 with shipping from United States to Ireland, so quite good price. We did the bracket ourselves, so this part of the bracket is original from the Mazda, so you can see here we just removed the original bracket and did our ones. You can see even from the Mazda coils, you can see spots when they were like going out. So yeah, that's it. It was quite easy to do the bracket and cost pennies, because that's the piece of metals, how to call them, the small piece of metals, this banded, you can get in every do-it-yourself store. Another pipe with ends for the screws, and from another side you have the same pipe, just to make sure they have some space between. So, and we put pieces of plastic to be sure they're not gonna touch any metal parts. So basically that's all the screws are used, and like I said, it's not really complicated, so it's much better to do it yourself than spend $500, because that costs really like 15-20 euros. So much cheaper, and satisfaction that you did it yourself, it's great. So yeah, basically again, you don't have to replace them, they are more powerful. We're using them around 1 year and no problems whatsoever, no problems at all, so happy days. In the end of the day, to buy the sets from Mazda costs almost the same, and you have to replace them. So okay, that's the thing about the coils. Another thing, they kinda different ends, so there's little bit play with it. So what we get from Volkswagen Polo, the wires, they are here, so you have to be sure they fit exactly. So that's the one thing. They cost again like 30 euros, so not really too expensive, and they working well, they fit perfect, so that's the thing. And another thing, like, still it's all the operation, it's not really complicated, and yes, you can do it yourself. Just follow the video and you will have an idea how to do it. So the next thing is, you have to change a little bit the wires from the engine going to those coils. They're going exactly here, so this part is not complicated. Those ones came with extra wires, but we cut it out and working fine. And then using the diagram coming from the engine, yes, okay, so you have 3 wires going from the engine plus the ground cable. Ground cable you're connecting here, and it's just going here under the screw from the bracket from the coils. There's 3 screws and you're putting it here. But then again, you have to remember about the colors of the wires. We have to connect them here. I don't really want to open it too much, because I don't want to, like, anyway, we cut it here and connected the ends. So every of the wire have different ECU color. So this one is purple, red, green and green. Those ones are green because they're coming originally from the engine. Those are new ones. The thing is, you just have to be sure you're gonna put exactly the same wire to the coil, because you don't want different coils start working in different times. So timing is really important, and order of the coils is really important. It clear again, the pink one, it's in everyone one. The pink one is plus from the battery. The violet, blue, red and green, there are signals from ECU when the coils should fire, and the brown is from ECU but is a ground from ECU. There's extra ground cable, is the black one. It's working for whole set, just to be sure it's working well. So basically that's all. The thing I can say, the cables from coils to spark plugs. Okay, so the wires from the ignition wires from the Volkswagen Polo were a little bit too long, but we didn't want to cut them to keep the original setup, so we just tied them up and they're working perfect. We are thinking to get the new ones, more powerful, thicker, but then still the ones more powerful ones cost €100, those ones cost 30. So for the 30 they're working well. We didn't have, last year we didn't have any single problem with it, so it means they're working well. Maybe in the future we decide to change them for more powerful. Okay, coming back to the coils, the original, the Ls2 coils, they have 4 pins, so the 4th pin is like ground. That's why we had to add another one. So basically that's why there's a ground, extra ground here, because of the coils. Yeah, so I think that's all. If you have any more questions, just feel free to ask. I hope it was clear enough to explain you how it works, how to do it. You can find those coils on eBay really easily. Like I said, you don't have to buy expensive set. It's really pointless, because better to spend money for different things for your car.